Alright everyone, Mystics here, or Vibe Mystics, and welcome back to another Skate 3 video on the channel. Today I'm just going to be sitting down and talking with you guys because I haven't done that in a while. A lot of my videos recently have been Who Hit It Betters and the Vibe Wish collab I did last video. Like, you know, I'm going to sit down and talk with you guys because even the Skate 2 video I did wasn't really that at all. It was simply me explaining how I got Skate 2 and how cool I thought it was at the time. But today I'm actually going to be just discussing with you guys a learning difficulty that I actually have, which is called Dyscalculia, or Dyscalculus, which is basically numbers dyslexia. It's something I've had my whole life, but we didn't really know it was an actual problem until I was quite a bit older in secondary school, about the age of 15, which was unfortunate because if we had have caught it out sooner, my school might have been able to do something for me, like properly, like been able to help me out more, which obviously no like disrespect towards them or anything. They did what they thought was, you know, appropriate at the time, which obviously, you know, I understand. That's just how that one went, unfortunately. But with me, when it comes to numbers, like I understand certain aspects and then struggle with others. Like I'm able to tell the time and count money and whatnot. Like I'm able to do that very, very well. Like that's not exactly the issue I have at all. It's more or less me being able to understand certain topics. For example, adding, subtracting, and multiplication. I can do very, very well. That's a strong point of mine in terms of maths. But when it comes to division, which is another aspect, I am unable to do that. That's something that I can't do. Oh, trick repeat, wow. That was okay. But yeah, in terms of maths, like, I cannot understand division. It's like the concept behind it is fairly straightforward to me, but in terms of, you know, actually being able to do it, like perform it on a piece of paper, different story there, unfortunately. It's quite annoying as well because maths obviously is something that, you know, most people are able to do. It's something that most people would expect you to be able to do, which is irritating because I can't do it very well. But there is also another version of dyscalculia, which is the more known version of it, which is called dyslexia, which is obviously the same issues but with English, such as writing, reading, all of those sort of aspects. Dyslexia is much more common in people, and overall people have heard of that one way more than dyscalculus. I know personally quite a few people with dyslexia. I have friends that have dyslexia. Obviously the most notable person that you guys might know that has dyslexia is Calplex, which obviously he's not really secretive about it at all. Can I get over this fence? Thank you. Obviously he's not secretive about it at all. He made a whole video on it, kind of like I'm doing right now, which is not at all a inspiration to me whatsoever. I'm simply making this video because most people in Vibe know that I've got dyscalculia, and it just made sense for me to tell you guys as well. But the first time I actually spoke to Calplex properly, the guy was sort of teaching me ways and aspects to do maths, which the guy actually made sense, which made me think, okay, so if this makes sense, why doesn't it in the classroom? Which sort of leads me to believe that I think the pressures of the classroom might be the issue. Like that's obviously something that a lot of people struggle with as well, just going to school in general. It's a difficult thing, especially right now in the circumstances of the world. It's even more daunting for kids nowadays to just do something simple as go to school. It's very difficult. And at the time when I did my GCSEs, there was none of this whole stay 2 meters apart from everyone, wear face coverings, you know, that wasn't really a thing. This isn't normal, the sort of phase we're in now, and kids aren't used to it, which obviously has led to examinations being cancelled and stuff. And overall, I think that's just for the best. They would be putting way too much pressure on these kids if they were to do exams. But in a way, I'm kind of glad I did my GCSEs exams, like, properly, like there and then, because I did a lot better in my GCSEs than I thought. I got a very nice English grade. I can do English very well. I am literate. I can do it. I'm just not numerical, which is weird because dyslexic people tend to be very numerical, which means good at math, but dyscalculia people can't do maths, but they can do English, which is very weird. Like Calplex obviously says he can do maths very easily, but English he struggles with. Well, with me, it's vice versa. So it's kind of just like, okay, everyone has their strong points, but I think there's like an actual thing with dyslexia and dyscalculia that they haven't properly looked into yet. It's something that is yet to be uncovered. You know, why is it a thing? It's just irritating, especially with me. Like the subjects that I wanted to do, I had to wait to do them for a year at college, specifically because my college requires you to have a math grade that's a level 4 or higher, and obviously I didn't have that. So my college was like, okay, well, what you can do is you can take a year of doing a Dither certification, a BTEC, not an A-level. I'm sure a lot of you UK people have heard of BTECs. You might have done in America. I'm not too sure if you guys really have them over there. I'd assume you would, but I don't know. And they basically were like, okay, take a BTEC, we'll see what grade you get in that, and at the end of the year, we'll see if you're fit for A-levels next year. I was like, okay, all right, cool. And I ended up getting top marks in the actual BTEC, which proved to my college I can do education, it's just maths. That's not my strong point, because I failed maths that year, and it's probably going to be the same this year. Passing maths at this point, for me, is as likely as us getting a Skateboard trailer this year. It's just not going to happen. I mean, I'd love to get maths, and it's not even like I don't try. It's just, with me, like, it's very difficult to understand stuff. Like, I can tell the time, like I said, like, I can understand that stuff. Like, reading numbers on a digital clock is very easy to me. Like, some people can't do that with dyscalculia. Like, I have it very, very easily, but the more advanced stuff is where I struggle, which is the issue, because the advanced stuff is the stuff you need to know, which I don't. But that's just how that one is, like, unfortunately. A lot of people with dyslexia as well might also say that, you know, they've got certain special things that they get in exams, which I did have the same treatment for. In my maths exam, I actually didn't have to do my exam with all the other students in the exam hall. I got taken out and put into my own little room where I was just basically sat on my own, and they would come up and check on me every 5 minutes whilst I was doing my exam paper. For me, anyway, because I have slight anxiety when it comes to exams, that really helps a lot. I mean, it obviously didn't make me pass my exam, but I know for a fact I would have done a lot worse if I was in an exam hall with all of those other students for that exam. My English exam, I was in an exam hall. Obviously, I don't struggle in English. I was in second top set at the time. Like, English is one of my strong points, but with maths, I was taken out, put into another classroom, and just got to do it like that, which helped me a lot. I was very happy that my school allowed that to happen. I also got offered a reader, but I didn't need one because I can read and write perfectly fine. I just need someone to explain to me what numbers are. That would be great. But the first time I did speak to Calplex, he was teaching me maths, and he did speak facts that made sense. So I'm just kind of thinking that it's actually the pressures of classrooms maybe that make dyscalculus and dyslexia way worse. I don't know. It's a very, very difficult topic because whatever the government do, people end up saying, oh, they've made the wrong decision. So it's kind of just like, well, what are they meant to do, you know? To me anyway, I am not really too fussed about maths. Like, it would be lovely to get it. I would love to be able to say that I've got a grade in maths, but it's too difficult for me. And I'm doing okay in terms of my other subjects like photography and media studies. I'm doing good. I'm doing very good. I have a job, which is great. A lot of people my age don't have jobs, and some people full stop that aren't my age or older don't have jobs because of obviously a certain bug that's going around, an illness bug. We'll call it the lager lurgy. That's what Will and E called it, so let's just call it that. So that's basically it, really. I got dyscalculia and I can't do numbers. Someone help, please. But that's really it for this video, guys. I just kind of want to I just kind of wanted to sit down and talk with you guys, sort of, you know, about the issue that I have with it, because a lot of Vibe members know, and they were asking me questions about it, like, oh, how does it affect you and whatnot, and I was kind of just like, well, this is how, and they kind of understood what I was saying, which was pretty cool. So hopefully you guys understand too. If you guys have a similar issue, then let me know in the comments below if you want to. That would be awesome to hear what you guys, you know, feel about it. That's going to be it for this video, guys. If you guys did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like. That would really help out the channel a lot. Thank you all so much for the support recently. We are nearly at 350 subscribers. Like, that is insane to me. That's crazy that we're nearly there. It's incredible. Thank you all so much for the support. I love you all. I wouldn't be happier without you guys. it means the world to me. It really does. I know it's not, again, 1,000 subscribers or 100,000 subscribers, but to me, 300 of you subscribed and watching my content it means the world. It really does. And if you enjoy these videos, well, then that's even better. So if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like. It does help out my channel a lot, and it shows me that you guys like these videos. And please subscribe if you want to see future content, and leave me some suggestions down below what you guys would like to see. I'm currently working on, obviously, my Who Hit It Better series that I'm doing on my channel at the moment. I have got some people lined up for that, so stay tuned for that. And also, if you guys want to see more spot battle 1v1s, like the one I did with Wish, let me know, because I can make that a series too, because that was very fun to film. Like, that was a lot of fun to do. So let me know. But that's it for this video, guys. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys over on the next video. Take care.